Calling all pilots. Urgent assistance required. Overdrive Initiative. Xenothreat is putting our system and its people in peril yet again, and we can't fight them alone. Join the civilian Join the Civilian Defense Force for a multi-week series of missions to play your part in foiling the missions or the most diabolical threat to Stanton yet. Over the following weeks, volunteers will be tasked with capturing intel, targeting key insurgents, countering strike forces, and more, all in the pursuit of victory. Mission 5, Overdrive Initiative, Supply Request. Xenothreat must be on to us. Shutting down all operations and communicate. Wow, that's communicate? I don't know what that means. In Stanton, CDF wants you to help call their bluff. Resupply the jump point station and stay prepared for an imminent attack. Open your Moby Glass and accept the Overdrive Initiative supply request mission to get started. What is up, little lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome to a disaster of an intro. No, I'm just kidding. That was a tongue twister there for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. So let's just go ahead and get started. And as you guys can tell, we're going to be doing some Overdrive Initiative. This should be the final phase that will lead into the actual Xenothreat event whenever that drops. So I think in this first in this final phase rather, it is a kind of cargo hauling type phase, so doesn't sound like there's going to be a whole lot of action in this, which is fine. Sounds like we'll be moving some boxes, getting supplies ready for whenever Xenothreat does officially attack. So should be interesting. I went ahead and got everything prepared in terms of my ship, so hopefully if Star Citizen doesn't crash on us, we will have everything that we need ready to go right off the get-go. So I'm about to hop into the game right now. Holy cow. Turn my headset volume down a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like in terms of the Overdrive Initiative, the all of the missions combined, so far my favorite has been Phase 1, second favorite Phase 4, and then 2 and 3 just kind of a toss-up between the two. There's really no like definitive third and fourth place there, but this one is gonna be probably not as action-packed as the previous ones. Now I do know that there is some combat, some dogfighting combat, so we'll get to experience a little bit of that. And so in preparation for this, so long as everything works in terms of me logging back in, hopefully my Merlin is still in this ship. So I'm gonna definitely double check that before we get too involved. And let's face it, I may not really need the Merlin, and honestly it may even put me at a disadvantage, but we have snub fighters in this game for a reason, and I'm trying to find as many reasons to utilize them as I possibly can. So hopefully it didn't despawn on me. Okay, cool, it's still here. So we've got our Merlin in the C2, and oh, let's go ahead and accept the mission. Oh, did I click the wrong bracket? Priority. Oh, dang it, I think I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Dang it, what the heck. It popped up and then I guess I clicked the wrong button. We're already off to a great start. All right, I'll just go ahead and get a call to arms ready to go. But seriously though, I could have sworn I clicked the right button, but I guess I didn't. I guess I'll just have to wait until it pops up. I'll go ahead and get into my cockpit. Hopefully I didn't like disqualify myself from this mission on this particular server. I don't think that's how that would work, but you never know.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
That is one thing I would love, is if we had just a little bit more time to respond to the notifications. They just like, they pop up, you have like 2 seconds to respond to them, and then they go away. So I would really love it if like, I always feel rushed whenever like a mission pops up, in other words. So hopefully they kind of tweak that a little bit in the future in regards to your reaction time, and because I was not prepared for that mission to pop up so soon. I guess I should have been. So I don't know what I guess I might could server hop, but only thing is, if I server hop, I stand the risk of not loading in properly. So I'm gonna move my microphone over just a little bit. In the past, this has popped up soon after declining, so I don't really know what the deal is there. I don't really know what we're gonna be resupplying. I might just server hop, because this is, we'll see what happens after I go to the bed. Watch, I'm gonna get like in bed, and then the mission's gonna pop up again. If it lets me. What's the deal? There we go. And log out. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and server hop. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. And this time I will watch my notifications like a hawk. As soon as it comes up, I'm gonna hit that left bracket. I guess I somehow hit the right bracket and declined it. Alright, looks like everything checks out in regards to this. The Merlin's popping up, so that's good. That means that didn't despawn. I don't need that. I don't need right for the taking. Don't need that one. Let's go ahead and accept call to arms. And still no mission yet. Okay. I don't know what it is, but like here lately, my interaction system has been very broken. Like it's been broken in the past, but like in recent memory,
A journey worth taking.
I have had so many problems with being able to activate stuff properly. All right. I guess while we wait for the mission to pop up, I can probably find a small little mission to do just to kill some time. So yeah, and then as soon as I get that mission, even if I'm in the middle of another mission, I will completely pull off that other mission to go and do what we came here to do. So, oh, there we go. Never mind. And all right, so what we've got to do, we've got to collect food supplies from the wreck site on Microtech. We've got to collect dietary supplements from the wreck site on Microtech, and we've got to collect ammunition crate from the wreck site on Microtech. Great, we're already there, so that is great to see. Attention CDF volunteers, Xenothreat's gone off the grid. We suspect that they have gone. Wow, I am having trouble reading today. Let's start this over. Attention CDF volunteers, Xenothreat's gone off the grid. We suspect that they have gone dark in order to prep for the final phase of their plan. History has proven that Xenothreat like to fight, so it stands to reason that this might be an attack of some kind. So we're calling on volunteers to deliver supplies to the gateway station near the Stanton Pyro jump point to shore up for a potential assault. Interesting. So this will actually be my first time to actually visit the jump point. Now, from what I understand, it probably is not functional. So, especially with it not being 4.0 just yet. So, there's unfortunately, like, I was kind of hoping I didn't ever have to go to Stanton Pyro or jump point until 4.0, because that's what I've been really waiting on. Because I'm wanting to see the jump gate and all that in all of its glory when it's actually functional, but I don't even think you will actually even see the jump gate. I don't even know if it's actually there. All right, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're gonna probably do is collect these food supplies and go from there, or whatever's the closest. All right, power engines. Power engines.
Engines on.
All right, spool quantum drive. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Oh. Oh, I guess I have to go to Shubin. It looks to be the closest. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged.
So it looks like we're gonna have to do this sort of thing 3 times. So that'll be interesting. What I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna probably park about 10 kilometers away. Maybe a little bit further away. And then hop in the Merlin. So this is going to be quite the adventure, because we're going to have to actually fly about 226 kilometers. So disengage quantum drive. I guess we'll just kind of sit back and enjoy the scenery. Camera. Camera. While I'm waiting on that, I'm going to bring up Discord. Let some people know that I am live. That's weird. Because I am streaming at a different time than I usually do. So they may not even know I'm on yet. April 10th. You helping Diz complete OD2? Interesting. Let him know. And all right. Just wanted to let them know, just in case they didn't get the notification, because they've been with me this entire journey of completing the Overdrive initiatives. So I wanted to make sure that they have every opportunity to join in. I guess I could talk a little bit about 3.23 since it's currently in the PTU. So even if it goes to the more public PTU wave, I'm probably going to refrain from playing it just because I want to have a little bit of a surprise in my first initial use of every part of that update. Like, I want to be able to experience it in the most polished way that is possible in the actual live build. So that's why I'm not really gonna do any of the PTU stuff. I'm not even watching videos about 3.23 of people playing the PTU. I'm wanting to kind of experience a lot of those things for myself, and I will have a stream where I actually compare the current version of the game to the new version of the game. So 3.22 will be kind of, I saved a bunch of clips for different things, and then whenever we do the stream, I will play one of those clips of showing the old way, or the old stuff, and I'll play one of them, then I will show the new updated version as well. So I'm gonna kind of go through that outline and kind of do it in that format so we can really see the quality of life improvements that 3.23 is showing us. So that's my game plan for that. So definitely stay tuned. As soon as 3.23 goes live, and as soon as I can get online, I will definitely post that stream, and we will have some fun with it. So I am curious, once we get to part 2 and 3 of the deliveries, I'm curious if the number of NPCs goes up in regards to ships, if it gets much harder. I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be people in spaceships and on foot. I'm honestly hoping that is the case. It would be kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, I'm trying not to overhype this phase too much, because it doesn't sound like there's going to be a whole lot going on other than picking up some boxes and taking them to another place, which is fine. But this would be a great opportunity to have a little bit of space combat, or spaceship combat, and a little bit of ground combat at the same time. So I would really love for that, and that's what I'm hopeful for, but we'll see what happens. And it could be that maybe this first part is very basic, shoot a couple of ships down and then enter the airspace, and then there be like nothing, but then maybe part 2 and 3 you start to get more involved. I'm hoping that's at least the case, but we'll see. I'm kind of going, like, my information about this phase is based off of the ISC that released this week, where they were covering the Overdrive, which I felt like that one was a little bit released too soon. Like, I would have kind of liked it if they postponed that ISC to a different day after Overdrive Initiative was complete, because it was kind of spoilery. And that's honestly, if there is anything that I'm going to be a little irritated with CIG, and I know there's probably certain reasons why they do it, but sometimes they just don't let things be a surprise. Like, I get it, we live in the day and age where things can get spoiled easily. You have that one employee that spills the beans for the entire company, but it's like, I didn't want really to know much about each one of these phases until I've played them firsthand. And for the most part, there was a couple that I was able to refrain from knowing anything about, but there were some phases that did kind of get spoiled to me. And that's my fault, because I was watching videos about it. But then ISC posts an ISC letting us know what Phase 5 was all about, and so it's just kind of like a sad thing that CIG is kind of spoiling a lot of their new features. It's like, some of these things I would love to experience within the game with no warning. Just, by the way, here's this. It's just like the animals, for example. Like, the fact that they've been teasing animals in the ISCs has kind of been sucky. It's like, on one hand, it definitely helps build some hype, but this patch is already going to be ridiculously massive, so they don't really need to establish any more hype than what it already has. I really wish they would not have said anything about animals and just release them into the game, because how awesome would that be to go to a cave not knowing that animals have been added to the game, and then all of a sudden you just hear this growl or this screech or this weird like sound, and that you haven't heard before, and then it just becomes like almost like a mini horror game at that point, and you're like, what was that? And then all of a sudden you're getting attacked, and now you've got to defend yourself. That was what I was really hoping CIG was going to do with the animals when they finally added them to the game, and that was kind of robbed because of all of the spoilers that they were releasing into the like on social media and Twitter, and also the ISCs, where they've been kind of alluding to the idea that we were getting animals very, very soon. And so that's my biggest complaint really right now with CIG. It's like, come on, let some things be a surprise. It's kind of like they've said that they want jump points to be discoverable, but whenever the first jump points go online, those are probably not going to be discoverable that they are functioning. In fact, I know that that's not going to be the case. Oh, I might have gotten a little too close. Dang it. Landing gear.
Contact. Landing gear down. Landing complete. Launch complete.
Kill engines.
Engines off.
I may have messed up big time. I was kind of hoping I would. Come on, game. Open sesame. I've got to hurry before they start attacking. Come on, game. My goodness. And of course, the elevator's not up here when I need it to be. What the heck? Okay, apparently the elevator doesn't want to work. If only they had the ladder update, that would be really nice, because this would be a way faster. Oh, come on. Get off the oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I would be screwed in a legit combat scenario. Everything is slow today. Engines on.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
Oh, golly.
Perspective. Safe arrival achieved. Launch successful.
Landing gear.
Contact confirmed. Landing gear raised.
This is probably a really bad idea.
Contact confirmed.
Target enemy.
Contact confirmed. Contact confirmed.
What is that? Holy cow.
Shooting at me make you feel big?
Shoot at your buddy there. This is gonna take a while.
Ammunition low. Ammunition empty.
Yep, this is gonna take a long time. Gotta love the exploits.
Shields under
Oop.
attack.
Kill this guy.
Isn't your trigger finger getting tired yet?
I can't even tell if I'm actually doing any damage. Well, maybe I gotta just target somebody else. Target enemy. Target enemy. I don't feel like I'm doing any damage to these guys. Target enemy. Maybe if I go after the Cuddy, I know I could probably take him out.
Seriously, stop it.
Weapons 100.
Come on. Knock it off already.
Target destroyed.
Target enemy.
I can't believe you killed them. They're shooting at you.
Ooh, a Valkyrie.
Damn it. Stop shooting me. Not messing around, are you?
You got lucky.
Holy crap. What was that?
Target.
How could you do that to them?
Target
1
enemy.
week away from leaving the pack.
Target enemy. Target enemy.
Oh, damn it. That really hurt. Not messing around, are you?
Target destroyed.
Bastard!
Target enemy.
They still owe me credits.
This guy, I might have to come back in the... in the C1. Or C2, rather. to make any kind of impact. I don't even think I'm taking down his shields. Yeah, I don't. That's gonna probably take a while. Oh wait, that's not a... It's not my C2. Crap. Where is my C2? I can't see jack squat. Where is my C2? This isn't good. Target enemy. I can see nothing. Where did I put can see nothing. I can see barely a mountain over there. Maybe this was my C1 and it just, or C2, and wasn't showing up properly. And I can't see anything. I could be about to hit a mountain. Oh, that is mine. It just doesn't come up as mine for some reason. Camera. Landing gear. You know what? I'm just gonna go in right here. Oh, snap. Came in way too fast. Camera.
Safe arrival.
Kill engines.
Engine system disengaged.
Not gonna lie, it kind of stinks that the mission is kind of glitched a little bit. Because not a single one of those ships actually truly attacked me. Like, they shot at me, but none of them actually flew after me. Power engines.
Contact. Engines on.
Staggered mode? Staggered? I don't remember if I have a keybind set for that just yet. but I figured I'd give it a try anyways. I wonder if I broke their pathfinding by getting their attention and then flying away. That could be it. Maybe that's why they were broken. Target enemy. Missile mode. Nope, missile mode. Missile mode. Target enemy.
Attack on shield.
Hey, how did you ease up a little? Anyone else seeing spots? Or is that just head trauma? Shooting at me make you feel big?
Does actually.
Attack on shield.
On the record, I did not enjoy that at all.
Totally cheesing this.
Target destroyed.
Camera. At least this is relatively a flat area. Should be able to just park maybe right between here. Open doors. Kill engines. I see a dead body underneath here, I think. Yeah. That's funny. I'm wondering if these are considered the 3 deliveries, or if I have to do this mission 3 times. Actually, well, since I called it up here, I'm gonna exit in the lower deck. Guess I should have my gun out. Just in case. I don't don't see supplies. I hope this isn't glitched. There's other supplies here. This little box in such a big ship. That's so funny. I was expecting like big crates. Alright, how do I get in there? Oh, I could take that with me if I wanted to. My dude cannot jump worth anything. Alright, got me some food supplies. Alright. And hopefully this one's not glitched out, because I didn't really see it in there. Oh, I think I might see it in there, but for some reason, I'm not sure if I can actually go in there. Oh, there we go. Just a weird visual glitch. There we go. I guess that's everything. I mean, I guess I could try to board the reclaimer if there's any kind of other supplies, but you got nothing. Oh, waste. I don't want your poop. Yeah, it'd be a big amount of time to try to crack these open. Time that I don't have, unfortunately, but that's okay. We got some stuff to deliver. Some stuff. Alright, we got our ammo, we got our food, and we got medical. Let's get out of here. Ooh, I wish I could keep that door open at all times. I mean, I get it. Like having those doors closed would be a good thing. All the like, especially if you ever get boarded, it would give you more layers. But let me like have control over that, where I can close them when I'm being boarded. All right. Power on. Engines on.
Engines on. Launch complete.
And take off. Oh my gosh. Gotta take him clear across the galaxy. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up.
Right, where do I go now? It's not giving me a route. Clear route. Interesting. It's not giving me a route for some reason. So, let's just act as though we're going to Cleo. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged.
Disengage quantum drive. What? Why didn't it disengage it?
Quantum travel complete.
Dadgummit. Oh goodness, that is not what I wanted. Engage quantum drive. Spool quantum. Spool quantum drive. Spool quantum drive.
Spooling quantum drive.
Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
There it is. Alright, well, this will be my first time to ever actually come to the jump point, so that'd be cool. I don't think the actual jump gate is there, though. That's the only thing. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel engaged.
right. Whoop, whoop. So we are on our way to deliver the packages. Once again, I'm curious if I complete one of these deliveries, or like the food, for example, if I place that at the place that I'm supposed to take the food, will that mean that it will check off 1 out of 3 for deliveries completed? Or do I have to do 3 packages 3 times? So that'd be interesting to see what happens. I'm thinking... Okay, so it does say supply request 1 out of 1. I think once I drop off these 3 packages, this will be complete. So now that I'm reading that a little bit closer, I see that now. So yeah, so I would imagine once I drop off these 3 packages, phase 5 is complete. So I'm gonna already go ahead and pre-rate this one. So I mean, part of my critique about it is, of course, that it broke on me. The people are trying to keep me from getting these packages were kind of broken, so they weren't able to hit me at all, and they didn't fly away, or like they didn't like actually engage in combat with me. So that is unfortunate, but that's more of just probably a networking issue more so than the actual mission itself. I'm sure they were intended to fly around me and actually like pull off maneuvers and stuff like that, but it just unfortunately didn't work for me. But another thing that I would have done differently is put like a bunch of NPCs on the ground and it be a challenge to get to the boxes at the very least. Like once you get past that first step of taking out the ships, it would have been nice to now be attacked by people that on the ground that are trying to, like, as like a last stand effort to keep me from getting to these packages. Otherwise, like, because they broke and weren't actually flying around, and because of that, this is probably going to be one of the weakest missions. It's kind of down there with the missions 2 and 3, or phases 2 and 3, in regards to my favorite parts of this Overdrive Initiative. This one would probably be number 3. So I'd probably rank it phase 1, my favorite, phase 4, my second favorite, the supply request, phase 5 would probably be number 3 for me, and then really 2 and 3 are just kind of a toss-up. They kind of tie for 4th place, I would say, in regards to all of these. But I'm not completed with this mission just yet, so I shouldn't really like pre-rank it just yet. Maybe I get interdicted and that kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. I don't know, stuff like that I really enjoy, so who knows. But so far it was very simple. Fetch quest, go here, take out these dudes, and then drop off the packages, and you're good. So I don't know, maybe what would make this a little bit more exciting is if I actually had to supply a facility inside Pyro from Stanton. Like if this actually led me into the jump point, which I know is not in yet, so I know that technology is not ready, so unfortunately that couldn't happen in this year's Overdrive Initiative. But maybe the next time we do this sort of thing, it will actually have us go into Pyro and do some missions there as well. So it might become like a multi star system event, which would be kind of interesting. Honestly though, like, in terms of server meshing technology, I'm probably most excited about Stanton being broken up into multiple servers. That to me has way more implications personally. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to go to Pyro, I want to visit, I want to go to all the planets, but for me, just having Stanton broken up into multiple servers and being able to seamlessly transition from server to server is going to be amazing because of the whole performance improvements that will allow. That's what I'm excited for in regards to server meshing. So it's like, don't get me wrong, I want to go to Pyro, I want to see what it's all about, but I'm probably going to be spending most of my time in Stanton until a particular star system does finally make its way into the persistent universe. However, that one's probably going to be several years away, possibly, because it's going to be several jumps away. I think it's like 4 or 5 jumps away from Stanton. So to get to the station or the system, I keep wanting to say station, the space or the star system that I'm wanting to actually probably spend most of my time in is probably several years away. Unfortunately, I'm hoping that it gets implemented relatively soon though. I'm hoping that they're about to just dump a bunch of systems at one time, like after Pyro, after server meshing is complete. I would love, like, for in 2 years, I know that 2 years away meme, but I would love it if in 2 years we have 3 to 4 star systems to go to, and just to really show off that they've been building the technology to allow them to build up their technology to be able to release these systems at a much faster rate. That's something that I really look forward to, is hopefully seeing that they can show to us that the whole living in Stanton for 10 plus years is not a true showing of what they're capable of in regards to dishing out star systems. I hope they blow us away and releasing 4 to 5 star systems a year, maybe even more. That sounds like a lot of work, but they've been doing a lot of the back-end technology to enable that to happen. So I would imagine that we would see that in the next couple of years. All of the fruits of their labor that they put into the technology to be able to allow them to throw out a bunch of systems a year. Otherwise, if we went based off of the Stanton alone in regards to the speed at which we get new star systems, it's taken them 10 years to get Stanton fully flushed out, and it still has room for more content if they really want to. But we haven't even really officially made it to Pyro yet, other than of course in the playtests. But being able to go from Stanton to Pyro, that's taken 10 plus years. I don't think that's what, it's gonna take 10 years to dish out new star systems, but please, I hope it doesn't. Because I really, like, if you do the math, then it would take like 100 years, or it would take 1,000 years, right, to get 100. Yeah, it would take 1,000 years to get 100 star systems like they initially wanted. So that is concerning in that regards, but I don't think that this whole journey to 4.0 in regards to the server meshing tech, I don't think this is the true showing of what CIG is capable of. I think really true, like, I know that people have been joking around with the idea that, oh, once server meshing's in, that's when the floodgates open. I feel like there is some truth to that. I feel like the server meshing technology is the thing that is holding CIG back, and that is why I believe in the floodgates, you know, whatever you want to call that, the excuse or whatever. I genuinely believe that will be when we start to see major milestones hit in the next couple of years. And I think it just makes sense. I personally think that whenever or CIG probably wants Star Citizen at a 1.0 release, a soft 1.0 release, they probably will want that around the same time that that Squadron 42 releases. And so that's why I think that things are really ramping up in terms of that and getting to a point where we can consider Star Citizen a 1.0 game. Excuse me. I mean, it's a game now, but you know, it's really just a title, really, more so than anything. You can play Star Citizen as a game and get the same amount of enjoyment out of it. You get what you put into it, let's just say that. And so if you're willing to put up with all of the stuff that, you know, all the bugs and whatnot, if you can kind of look past all of those and just have a good time, enjoy your time with this game, you will be blown away at just the sheer scale of things. The exploration aspect is just really amazing, and the experiences that you have along the way. Like there are people that I've met within this game, either through the YouTube channel or through the actual game itself, that probably will be lifetime friendships, especially, you know, when we hop into Star Citizen together, doing various different things, and people that I would probably otherwise never have met. So I just, stuff like this has always been really awesome and very special to me, and that's why one of the many reasons why I will always come back to Star Citizen, even if I take a break from it, because it's just such an incredible experience and worth putting in your time, I think. Anyways, that was a big, like, single-breathed rant, or not really a rant, but a single-breathed speech, for lack of better terms. But I love this game so much, and I want it to succeed. I want Star Citizen to be the ultimate game, really, because it does have so many different gameplay loops, so many different niches of gameplay. Like, growing up, I've always hated dogfighting games. I wanted to be the boots on the ground kind of guy, get my hands dirty sort of thing, going around and carrying out missions. But I always loved the idea of a game where I could have the ability to hop into a spaceship or an airplane and be able to engage in dogfighting as an option. I've always liked the idea of it being an option rather than just a straight up mandatory video game. Like, that's all you do is dogfighting. That to me is not exciting. But the fact that I can actually walk around my spaceship, interact with different parts of the spaceship. If I have holes in my hull, I could go out and repair it with some RMC or whatever they call it, and then I can hop into the cockpit and then fly away, and then possibly even get quantum interdicted or something like that. And then now I'm engaging in a fight, a dogfight type scenario, and then let's say either I get disabled or my opponent gets disabled. Then I could actually get out of my cockpit, EVA into either EVA into their ship or they EVA into my ship, and then we can actually engage into FPS combat, all in the same gameplay loop. And that's the cool part about it, is like, it takes all these different niches and it just combines it all into one single game, and that is the draw. That is what makes me excited about this, is this game can be for literally every gamer out there when it is at its final state, and it's that potential that always, I think, draws people in, and I hope that it continues to draw people in because I want it to be successful. Man, I'm on a roll here with these single breath speeches. Oh goodness. But looks like we're almost there. This will be my first time to actually visit the actual jump point. I just wish it was functional. I probably, if it was functional today, I would probably totally give it a whirl and hop in there and go to Pyro after completing this mission and just doing random stuff in Pyro, but that is not the case. Definitely another time. But 3.23 cannot get here soon enough. Let me tell you, I'm ready for that customizer. Cannot wait to actually create my character and actually put time into creating him, because let's face it, like, I put very little time into creating my characters now because I know it's going to get wiped in the next patch. So there's really no point currently to do so, but because we'll be able to save our customization formula and save it in another file that you can then place somewhere else on your computer, I will always have access to my character, so long as the infrastructure remains the same in regards to the customizer. They have said that there would be situations where there might be a specific cosmetic item that gets changed or how it works, and so if they do those sort of changes, I would imagine that would probably affect the formula for how you dish out your characters, so you would have to actually manually adjust that whenever that type of situation happens. But for the most part, the idea of being able to just have that saved and ready to go will be super nice. But another thing, I know I'm kind of all over the place, kind of on a bunch of different tangents, but just for your guys' information, whenever Xenothreat does drop, whenever that mission goes live, I definitely plan on doing some Xenothreat action. It's probably arguably the best, they say dynamic event, but it's not really dynamic, but the best in-game event that they have is probably Xenothreat. It does encompass a lot of different gameplay, and it's really cool, and this is going to have a new aspect to it that I hope I get to take part in. That is the ability to board the Idris. So that's gonna be cool, especially if I can actually hop in the cockpit and fly it for myself, if I'm able to. We'll see what happens. I know everybody else on the server will probably be trying to do the same, so I would imagine there would be a lot of situations where people might turn on you and kill you. So I mean, if I'm provoked by another player, I will definitely engage back, but hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully everybody lets everybody an opportunity to hang out.
Quantum travel.
Oh wow. Yeah, this looks a lot like the old Pyro jump point demo that they showed at CitizenCon several years ago. I totally forgot that I was coming here. Engage quantum drive.
Quantum travel. Engage.
Disengage quantum drive. Request landing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
So I guess that little runway there is where the jump gate will be whenever it's actually in. They did a pretty good job with the atmosphere here. It's kind of eerie, but I mean, it definitely gives you that pyro feeling. Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Ah. Oh man, I'm like blinding them. Sorry, dudes.
Landing
Hello,
complete.
and thank you for contacting EDL.
Kill engines.
Engines off.
So I don't know the best strategy for this. I mean, I guess I can just pick up one of them. I don't know if I should store my ship every time or if I can actually put them in the ship's inventory or put them in the local inventory and just grab them. I don't know if that's possible. That might be worth checking out, because that would suck if they just despawned on me or if the ship stored itself. Guess I'll just have to do one at a time. Oh, dadgummit. Yep, I'll just have to do one at a time and hope that my ship doesn't despawn. I forgot where the button is. Interesting. Well, I'll just have to hope that nobody comes here. I'm at hangar 11, so just gotta remember to come here. This is probably not a good idea leaving that open like that, but we'll see. Did I play in the PTU? I did not. I do not have access to the PTU Wave 1. CIG hasn't given me that privilege privilege just yet, unfortunately. But it's okay though, because I don't want to play it until it's ready for live anyways. Oh, maybe I go to cargo center? Yeah, that looks like a better number. You're blocking the stairs, dude. How's it going, Dismer? You can get access by subscribing for $10. Oh, okay. That's how they get you, huh? Uh-oh, this is not a good sign that all these boxes are here. Oh, no. Please remove... Error, please remove incorrect items. Oh no, somebody broke the machine. Are you serious? It's like vending machines in real life. They just randomly break. Dang, that's unfortunate. I made it all this way just for the kiosk to be broken. And I don't think it will accept my supplies on a different server. That is very sad. See if I can shake this machine. Wow. That sucks, man. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I share the mission with you? Well, I would if if it was actually worth doing, because right now it's not giving me. Oh, I could see a box in there and everything. If it would just let me grab it. Wow, that is sad. Came all of this way just to be told I can't complete it. I guess in the future I just gotta ask chat. Dang it, man, that's stupid. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have the time to today, or at least right now. We're about to go and do something. Dang it. Somebody messed this up for everybody. I just found out the hard way. It's like a real vending machine. It breaks like constantly.
Yeah, that's fine, but like, how am I supposed to complete this damn mission? I was lucky enough to get it.
Exactly. I don't think it's possible because of this.
Oh my god, this is my last delivery. I did all the other ones. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was a little sad myself.
Wow, man, how'd they break it?
I have no idea. I just got here and I saw all these boxes on the ground. I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign.
Damn, man.
If you look in the cracks here on the right side of it, you can see another blue box in there. So somebody somehow crammed it.
Well, guess I'll make another trip back to Crusader if I can log out.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna probably log off for the day myself, or at least for now, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Well, you take care, man. Safe travels. Well, I'm gonna try to cheese it. I'm gonna put my boxes back on my ship, or this box back on the ship, store it, hop servers, and see if I can just use the same boxes. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to do a part 2 for this to complete, hopefully on a stabler server. But it sounds like I'm gonna probably have to do this pretty soon, because I'm not sure if this mission is gonna run for a whole week. They said that this mission was gonna be finished relatively soon, so it could, I don't know what that really means, but other than it may, excuse me, it may end by the end of the weekend. But I'll go ahead and hop servers, see what happens. I doubt it's gonna work. Oh, there's the panel. And honestly, this might be what is clogging it. I'm wondering if one person, it glitched out and then they probably hopped servers and then tried to do what I'm about to do, and it probably breaks it. I mean, so I'm, uh-oh. I think I'm about to 30K. Ooh, my frames. It's a slideshow. You have until ILW to complete the entire mission. What's ILW? Plenty of time. Okay. Yeah, I might play later this evening, so I might give it another try. What the heck? Is it going? Okay, I saw it highlighting Hangar 2 there. So if you want to go to another server, we can try it real quick just to see if I can just take these boxes to the terminal and if it gives me credit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to Microtech, and I will have to do that either tonight or tomorrow, maybe at the earliest. But we'll see if that will work. Oh, Invictus, gotcha. So, see the menu. Yeah, it would be nice if they had a couple of those terminals to go to at the very least. So if one does clog like that, I'm gonna invite you to the party. I will go into the next server. I will share the mission with you, and then I will see if it lets me just put them in and complete. What's up, Squirrel? And Pharisus. So, you guys caught me towards the end of this stream. Unfortunately, we may not be able to complete Phase 5 in this one, which is unfortunate. It's because the game decided to glitch out on us, and the there were a bunch of boxes around the terminal. And why does it look like I'm at Everest? Am I at Everest? I hope I'm not. Yeah, I definitely plan on hopping on tonight. Hopefully it will work. Okay, I am at the right station. Good. I'm not even gonna do call to arms because I don't need it. In fact, while I'm waiting for the mission to pop up, I'm gonna make sure that this terminal is even working before we do anything. Okay, I'm just gonna double check this terminal first real quick. And I think it literally, no, it's a different server, but it looks like other servers are having the same problem. Yep. Please remove item from shelf. So somebody broke it on this server too. All right, yeah, that's a bad sign for this mission. I hope they get that fixed soon. Because I would love to be able to finish it. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Because, yeah, I was almost done with it. And it definitely, like, at the very end of the mission, the one terminal that you can actually turn it in at decided to get clogged. Oh goodness. Well, the game plan as of right now, depending on how late I get home tonight, because we're about to leave here relatively soon, I will try it again, and I will see if the crates that I already got works first before trying to do this all over again. I doubt it will work, but might as well try since we're already here at the pyro station, or pyro jump station, jump points, or Stanton to pyro jump station, and just see if it will complete. And I'll do that on camera and see what that does, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just have to do the mission all over again and hope that it works that time. So, which I'm not even going to leave this station until I see this screen pop up that I can actually put something here. So each time I log on, I'm going to come to the screen, check to see if it's working, and if it's working, I will activate it, grab my stuff, bring it over here, and see if it works. If that doesn't work, then I will go and restart the mission, and hopefully be able to complete it at that point. Because yeah, that's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And who knows, maybe CIG will put an extension on this mission to have plenty of time to fix this issue, because this is a pretty big game-breaking issue right here, not being able to complete it. And this has kind of been an issue that's been ongoing since they've added these little terminal things, drop-off points. So hopefully they get that resolved relatively soon. But nice. Alrighty, man. Well, I'm actually about to go. So, you guys have a great rest of your day if I don't see you guys later. And, yeah, I hope you guys are able to have better experience with this than I am currently. So, in regards to the terminal working. So, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Once again, maybe it may be later today, it may not, so we'll see. And yeah, you guys take care.